I was at a horse expo, I think it was, not sure it was New Zealand, but a lady came up to me at the booth. Where's my glasses? A lady came up to me at the booth and she says, what do you do? I've got these 5 horses at home, I need to fix them all because I've got this one horse and these 5 horses beat my horse up. How do I stop these horses from beating my horse up? And I said, well, a lot of time, what's that? She's what? She's picked on too. Now we're getting somewhere. This is going to tie in with my story. I said a lot of times if 5 horses pick on one horse, it's not the 5 horses have a problem, it's the one horse has a problem. And a lot of time the one horse has been like, say, an off-the-track thoroughbred or something where they've had the horse trained out of them. And you put them out with a group of horses and they don't act like horses and they basically get ostracized, like get lost. That's horses get mad at her and tell her to get lost. You're being an idiot. You're not talking properly. Okay? And the lady goes, well, that makes sense because I thought my 5 horses were being bad to her, so I took her to a friend's place and she's got 6 horses and they all beat her up too. Okay? Because the horse was not speaking horse. Okay, so she was banished. You know, think if you're in the supermarket, okay? You know, you form a line. What if some guy come along and just sideswiped all your carts and trolleys or whatever you call them and pushed to the front of the line? You'd all have something to say about it, wouldn't you? Because he doesn't fit in with what we're supposed to do. Does that make sense there? So this whole, my horse is dominant, she tells me what to do, she's yada, 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 yada. She's basically, I think she might be telling you, hey, you need to make some sense to me. Does it? Well, it's not so much she needs a leader, because I used to be into that whole leadership thing. I'm really into what Mark Rashid calls passive leadership. Anybody here read any Mark Rashid's books? Some of you have, yeah. He's really big into passive leadership. So that whole dominance theory where one horse is in charge all the time isn't actually true like we used to think it is. So it's more of an ebb and a flow sort of a thing, but even in that ebb and flow, if one is asking another horse to do something to move away from, they don't ask it in a wishy-washy way where it doesn't make sense. It does make sense. So there's times where they'll allow that other horse to move them around. There's times they'll move the other horse around, but it's how they do it in those times that keeps all the unity. Does that make sense? So a big two. And I think I've found, excuse me, with our interactions with our horses, I've had people that said my horse out in the paddock, all the other horses kick it and chase it around and stuff. And getting especially all the groundwork right with the horses, that changes. You can change the dynamic of the horse with other horses just by the dynamic of you and them. You know, give them more confidence, all that sort of stuff. So we'll probably